Okay, this is W3NH. It's about 8 o'clock. I received a phone call from saying that Josh will be a few minutes late. So I'm going to ask everyone to please stand by for the net. I don't know if Huntsville's online yet or not. Let me check. I'm not currently hearing Huntsville connected, so let me, everybody on the network, stand by while I run over to Huntsville and see if I can raise anybody. Okay, again, this is W3NH. We're waiting on Josh to get to his station, and Huntsville, for some reason, is not even connected. Maybe they'll connect late.
Roger, Roger, Owen. KB9 to LBP.
Oh, we got a few seconds here. Russell, are you tied in?
I am.
Okay, great. Do you have a way to get in touch with our Huntsville man to see if he can get us connected? Every time I call him, he's out of town.
I don't have a contact, but I'm going to see if I can what's going on the dashboard. Maybe I can see what's missing.
Okay, I hear somebody working on it now. Let me see if we're connected. We are now connected to Huntsville. Thank you, whoever's working in the background. Thanks. All right, let me re-announce what I was saying a while ago before Huntsville came online. I talked with Perry, and they had a meeting. It ran late, and Josh is going to be the net control for tonight. He may be just a few more minutes, so I'm asking everyone to please be patient. And if anybody wants to talk on the network, just keep your transmission short and leave long gaps so Josh can get in here.
Calling all radio amateurs, please stand by for the University Amateur Radio Club Thursday night net.
All right, I relinquish the frequency, W3NH.
All right, I apologize, I didn't realize you were still transmitting. This net meets each Thursday night at 8 o'clock Central Time in support of the University of Alabama's Amateur Radio Club. You do not have to be a member of UARC to check in, and all licensed amateur radio operators are encouraged to participate. This is Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Mike November. My name is Josh, and I am located in Tuscaloosa, and I will be your net control station for this session of the net. Stations with emergency or priority traffic are welcome to break the net at any time. The University Amateur Radio Club thanks Fred, W5MGM, for facilitating IRLP, Echolink, and All-Star connectivity for the net, and Owen, W3NH, and the North Alabama Repeater Association for the use of their IRLP nodes. A list of participating repeaters and nodes is available at uarc.m4lx.com. Are there any business or announcements for the net? Alright, so we'll move on to check-ins. When checking in, please give your call sign slowly and phonetically using standard ITU phonetics. along with your name and location. Stations unable to check in over the air may do so online by using the check-in link at uarc.n4lx.com. It is a good... we will start with the Tuscaloosa node this time. Cycle back. I know a lot of the previous nets didn't do Tuscaloosa first, but we will. So Tuscaloosa stations, please go now.
This is Kilo India 5, Romeo Victor X-Ray, Connor in Tuscaloosa.
Kilo November 4, Hotel Delta Papa, David in Tuscaloosa.
This is Kilo Mike 4, Victor Papa Golf. Kilo Mike 4, Victor Papa Golf, Douglas at Fayette.
This is Kilo Juliet 7, Juliet Bravo Alpha, Annika in Tuscaloosa.
Net control. This is Whiskey 5, Foxtrot, Bravo, Bravo. Whiskey 5, Foxtrot, Bravo, Bravo.
All right, KMYMN, I got 5 calls down on the list. I got Whiskey 5, Bravo, Foxtrot, Bravo, Bravo, Frank, I believe, KJ7JBA, Annika, KM4VPG, Douglas, KN4HDP, David, and KI5RBX, Connor. Are there any corrections on the call signs or any other call signs? Over. All right, so I got Connor, David, Douglas, Annika, and Frank in Tuscaloosa. Are there any other Tuscaloosa stations would like to check in? Last call. All right, we'll move on to Birmingham. Any Birmingham nodes would like to check in, please go now.
This is W3NH, no traffic. Good evening to the net.
This is
Delta 4 Golf Sierra, KD4GS, Jimbo in Shelby County.
This is KG4VYD, Kilo Golf 4 Victor Yankee Delta, Buddy in Bibb County.
Kilo Victor 4 Sierra, Russell in Chelsea, Alabama.
All right, we have W3NH, Owen, first on the list. Kilo Delta 4 Golf Sierra, Jimbo, Shelby County. Kilo Golf 4 Victor Yankee Delta, Buddy, Bibb County. And Kilo Victor 4 Sierra, Russell in Chelsea. Are there any other check-ins for the Birmingham node? Please go now.
This is Kilo Bravo 9 Lima Bravo Papa KB9 LBP Steve in Fairfield.
All right, KB9 LBP Steve in Fairfield. Glad to have you on the list. Any other stations? Last call. All right, hearing none, we will move on to Huntsville. Huntsville stations, please call now.
This is Kilo Mike 4, Bravo Golf Foxtrot, Billy and Owens Crossroads.
This is Alpha Charlie 4, Lima Alpha, Pete, Papa Echo Tango Echo, a hair south of Huntsville, AEC4LA.
All right, we've got some more regulars on the net, Billy and Pete, KM4BGF and AC4LA. This is KM4YMN for the University Amateur Radio Club Thursday Night Net. Are there any other Huntsville stations would like to check in? Please, last call.
November 4, Tango Golf Delta, Taylor in Madison, Alabama.
And for TGD, good to hear from you, Taylor. That's a surprise. Last time you checked in was from the other side of the state, but I'm sitting here looking at your QSO card, still on the wall, but it's good to have you with us this evening. I guess we will cycle back around to you for comments, but are there any other stations in Huntsville? Last call for Huntsville check-in, please go now. All right, we'll open that up then to any station, anywhere, on any mode, Echo Link, whatever. Please go now.
This is Whiskey Alpha 4, Alpha Quebec Whiskey, WA4AQW. Handlers Carl, Charlie Alpha Romeo Lima, QTH, Maryville, Illinois. And will be a short time.
All right, I got you down, Carl. Good to have you again with us. And I got you down for the short time. Any other stations? Last call to check into the net before we get started. All right, then we will get started. Number one, so we got some trivia questions this evening, and they're all not sailing themed, but I don't know, exploring the oceans with sailboat themed. So some, I guess, historical value to the questions. I tried to make some of them difficult so that everybody wouldn't get them right, but I don't know, maybe they're just obscure and dumb as far as trivia. So number one, what is the back mast of a sailing ship called? So the big ships with a line type thing, the back mast of it. Is it A, the rearward stem, B, the mizzen mast, M-I-Z-Z-E-N-M-A-S-T, or C, the backhoe, or D, the athwartship? Number two, what island nation was previously known as Formosa, a big trading port? A, Taiwan, B, Jamaica, C, Sri Lanka, or D, Madagascar? And number three, what 15th century figure pioneered new ways of making accurate maps and atlases? A, Prince William of Cambridge, B, Prince Henry the Navigator of Portugal, C, King Albert IV, or D, Emperor Zhu Wen of China? So those should be pretty difficult. So maybe won't be having everybody getting them. I don't know. I thought those were difficult. So first on the list, we'll go to Connor. in Tuscaloosa, KI5RVX, for comments and trivia. Over to you.
KI5RVX. I don't have any comments for the net tonight. For my trivia questions, I'm going to go with Bravo, Alpha, and then Bravo, because I believe that Portugal was very known for their navigation. So, back to you. Oh, and quick roll tide.
All right, I got your answers down, Connor. Thank you for participating in this session of the net. Next on the list is David, KN4HDP, in Tuscaloosa. Any comments or trivia from you, David? Over to you.
Good evening.
Okay,
Where'd
next
you go?
are you
What
still
happened?
connected W3 and H?
Y'all get disconnected or what?
Yeah, it sounds like Trustful's going offline. Let's just stand by and see if we can get it restored. He can't hear us. Anybody want to cheat on the answers? Just kidding. In the interest of time, I'm going to call Perry and see if he can find out what's going on in W3 and 8.
KM4YMN, I believe there was an interruption in the, I apologize for that. I think I got it fixed. Am I back on Owens, W3NH?
You're back on here, yes.
All right, then we'll go to Douglas again. I believe that's where we had the issue. So Douglas, KM4, for any comments or trivia. Apologize for the delay. The mic is yours, sir.
KM4 VPG, Douglas, Fed Alabama, Roll Tide. Hope everybody's had a good day. I don't have too much of an idea of what the question was, but I was going to remember somebody else and follow theirs, but I'll go with Bravo Alpha Charlie. Try that with Roll Tide. I know it's going to be wrong, but I don't know nothing about what the question was asked for. So I hope everybody has a good night. I hope it gets better for them, and I'll say 73 to all. KM4 VPG, back to net control.
KM4YMN. All right, thanks for checking in with us this evening, Douglas, KM4 VPG. It's always good to have you on the net. You're a regular. Thank you for participating. Next on the list is, I believe, Frank in Northport, if I remember correctly. Whiskey 5, Fox Bravo Bravo. For any comments and trivia questions, over to you, sir.
This is Whiskey 5, Bravo Bravo, in Frank in Northport, Alabama. We're going to be getting down into some cool weather. It's going to feel more like autumn this weekend. So I hope everybody enjoys it. 73s to the net, and thanks, Josh, for doing the net. Threes to the net, and Roll Tide Roll. This is W5 FCB.
All right, well, thanks for checking in. I got you down on the list. Next up is the Birmingham node, and first and foremost in Birmingham is Whiskey 3 November Hotel. So for comments and trivia, the mic is yours, Owen.
Thanks, I appreciate it. W3 and H, and I'm told by Pete that I unkey my mic too quick, and it makes that last letter sound like an A, so I'll try to be more mindful of that. Good questions. Since I'm not a scholastic person, I don't know. I have three answers and a Roll Tide, but I want to reread on the question about the navigation.
All right, that's number 3. What 15th century figure pioneered ways of making accurate maps and atlases? A. Prince William of Cambridge. B. Prince Henry the Navigator of Portugal. C. King Albert of Sweden. Or D. The Emperor Zhu Wen of China. Over to you.
Okay, these are just uneducated guesses, but I went with Roll Tide, Bravo, Delta, Delta. And that don't mean mine are right, so don't anyone copy me, because you may be going the wrong direction. My logic behind the last one was that China seems to be about the first that's done everything else, so I'm going to use that line of thinking. I think they were first to discover fireworks, and I think they're one of the early ones in commercial trade worldwide, so why not? We'll just go with that. Bravo, Delta, Delta, and a Roll Tide.
All right, well, I got your answers down. Thank you for checking in with us again. Got you down on the list. Next on the list is Jimbo in Shelby County, KD4GS. For comments and trivia answers, the mic is yours. Over to you.
get our priorities straight. A, thank you for calling the net. B, roll tide. Could I have a reread on the answers for number 2?
Absolutely. Number 2, what island nation was previously known as Formosa, a big port for trade? A, Taiwan, B, Jamaica, C, Sri Lanka, or D, Madagascar? That's number 2. Over to you.
I appreciate the choice of questions. It's certainly different, even though it's all wet. I'm going to go with Delta Alpha Bravo and KD4GS. I'm just looking forward to the cool weather. KD4GS back to net control.
All right, well, thanks for participating. I got your answers marked down clearly on the sheet. And right underneath them is Billy, KG4VYD, Victor Yankee Delta. Not Billy, Buddy, sorry. My apologies. Either way, the mic is yours to go right now. Over to you.
KG4VYD, good evening to everyone. I'm looking forward to this cooler weather and hoping to get some motorcycle riding in. And I'm going to skip on the trivia tonight, but roll tide.
All right. Well, you actually didn't technically skip on the trivia because you got the most important answer down. You got your roll tide, so I will put that in big letters right next to your name on there. Next on the list is KV4S, Russell in Chelsea. For any comments or trivia, over to you.
Well, good evening to the net. This is Russell, KV4S in Chelsea. I want to do comments first. We did some traveling last week. We went out to kind of a circular trip that we've done before to visit some family out in the plains. We started out, drove straight to Mount Pleasant, Texas on Wednesday, and then Sunday we drove to Sallisaw, Oklahoma. And we got to be there for a good thunderstorm and a tornado warning, so that was fun. Brought my HT with me. I had it programmed up for some repeaters that were fairly close by, and didn't raise anybody, so kind of disappointed in that. They were just, I think they were analog repeaters, but I heard some people throw their call signs out, but they either didn't hear me or maybe I was too scratchy. I'm not sure. They don't call them handy scratchies for nothing. Let's see. Seems like any time I travel, Alabama loses a football game. So I think I'm going to cut that out for the rest of the year. But definitely disappointed in the game last week, and hopefully that'll light a fire under them. Maybe they can finish out the season. So with that, let's move on to trivia answers. Definitely like the new topics, so appreciate that. But I'm kind of shooting in the dark, so I'm going to go with Alpha Delta Bravo and a giant roll tide to make up for the ones I missed. That's all I've got, so I'll turn it back over. KV4S.
Right. Well, thanks for checking into the net. You mentioned your signal being scratchy. Actually, I'm not sure how to describe that or what was wrong. I don't know, but maybe get on the reflector and try to see if you can hear it once we're done, or another day. I don't know. But thank you for checking into the net. I got you down. I could hear your answers crystal clear, and your whole comments, everything. Thanks for checking in. Next on the list is Steve, KB9LBP. For any comments or trivia, over to you, Steve.
Yeah, thanks, Josh, for picking me up. This is KB9LBP, Steve over here in Fairfield, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the cooler weather this coming weekend. And want to say, I'm kind of disappointed that Alabama lost, but hopefully they'll do much better against Mississippi State. And I want to say a roll tide since I live down here in Alabama. But my Iowa Hawkeyes are ranked number 2 in the nation, so I'm really happy about that. But anyway, I'm going to go with Bravo, Delta, Bravo. So that's my answer. And Josh, thanks for picking me up, and great signal here. KB9LBP, back to you, Josh.
Right. Well, thanks for checking in. It was good to hear from you. And yeah, well, I mean, I think everybody on the net, at least, that anybody that watches football would be, if they watch football, they'd probably be disappointed with what happened on Saturday, unless they like Texas A&M football. But whatever. Next on the list is Billy KM4BGF in the Huntsville node. For any comments or trivia, the mic is yours. Over to you.
Evening, Net Control and everyone on the net. Thanks for running the net this evening. I don't remember what letter it was for the first one, but it's whatever mizzen mast was. And then I'm going to go with Alpha Bravo for the last two. So whatever letter mizzen mast, and then Alpha Bravo and a roll tide. And that's pretty much all I got. I'll hand it back over to you, Net Control.
All right, well, thanks for participating in the net this evening. I got your answers down on the sheet, which brings us to AC4LA, Pete, in the Huntsville area. For any comments, trivia, anything that just has to be said over the air. Almost anything, because you can't say anything. But I don't think we'll have that problem this evening. So over to you, the mic is yours.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for calling the net, Billy. 7-3 to all and everyone. I'm going to say roll tide, a big roll tide, and Alpha, Delta, Bravo. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm kind of making stabs in the dark, but yeah, I didn't have to work today, thank goodness. I will tomorrow, but that's another story. But anyway, all is well up here on the hill. And so I'll say 7-3 and back to net. Roll tide.
All right, well, thanks for checking in with us this evening. Next on the list, last on the list, because Carl was short time, but absolutely never the least on the list, is November 4 Tango Golf Delta, Taylor, for any comments or trivia. How are you doing? Over to you, Taylor.
Hey, not too much going on here. Just only got a 7-hour day tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that, and going to bed, and then taking naps all weekend long. But hope everybody has a good weekend. Back to you.
Thank you for checking in with us this evening. It was good to hear from you. Are there any other stations would like to check into the net this evening? Any station, anywhere, last call, please go now.
Okay, Founder Radio, K4CWW, Perry and Tuscaloosa. Short time, just in and out, but giving you another number for the numbers. Over.
Another one, too. Kilo Charlie 4, Zulu Yankee Charlie. KC4 is at YC, Howard, and Beloit, Wisconsin. Roll tide.
All right, I was writing and I didn't catch that. Can the Kilo Charlie 4 station please repeat, your whole check-in? Sorry about that. Over to you.
Hey, no problem at all. It's Kilo Charlie 4, Zulu Yankee Charlie, KC4 ZYC.
All right, I actually did copy that down correctly, believe it or not. I was writing Perry's call sign down, and then I heard that one. I didn't really register, but I just kind of wrote what I thought I heard, but that it was actually turned out to be correct. So thanks for repeating it. Got you on the list. I'll come back to you in a second, but do we have any other call signs, last chance check-ins? Please go now. All right, well, looks like we'll just bounce back to KC4ZYC. Any comments for the net? You want to take a stab at the trivia questions or just say what's on your mind? The mic is yours. Over to you.
Howdy, and good evening, one and all. I'm sorry I missed the trivia. I just got in from work a few minutes ago. I'm kind of tired, but at least I got the opportunity to check into the net. And weather's starting to improve. We had some rain and clouds in the area Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and today was pretty nice. It was in the 60s today, and pretty much clear skies, a little bit of a breeze, and very nice night too. And it started to cool off around here just a little bit, not as hot as it has been. So fall is definitely in the air around here, and some of the trees have lost the leaves, but a lot of them still have leaves. So nothing further on this end. I'll go ahead and pass it back over to you. KC4 ZYC, back to net control.
All right, well, thanks for checking into the net this evening. I think everybody pretty much across the board is hotly anticipating some actual fall weather, at least in Alabama. So I guess we will start wrapping things up here now that we got check-ins finished. We have two trivia winners here. We have Billy, KM4BGF, and Connor, KI5RVX, as the two victors of the trivia contest. So number one, the mizzen mast is the back mast of the ship. The last one on the back is the mizzen mast. Number two, what island nation is Formosa? That would be today Taiwan. Used to be a big trading hub. So Taiwan used to be Formosa. And number three, the accurate maps and atlases were pioneered by Prince Henry the Navigator of Portugal, who he got with the astronomers and the cartographers and put them in the same building, in addition to coming up with some formulas and stuff like that, at least to my knowledge. I was just kind of to find some more obscure questions this evening. I think I found a good balance of being obscure and being random and just being kind of normal trivia questions. So at least I liked them. So then we will conclude things. Let me let the mic drop. If you have any questions or comments regarding this net, or to volunteer as a regular or backup net control station, please contact Perry Wheelis at k4cww@comcast.net or Michael Tucker at n4lex@n4lex.com. Thank you for everyone who makes our weekly net possible, and to each of you for participating in the net this evening. Please join us again next Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Central for the University Amateur Radio Club net. And so at the time now, which is 8:40 p.m. Central, this net is closed, and these frequencies, nodes, repeaters, and reflector are returned to normal amateur use. This is Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Mike November. Roll Tide.